Hello, fan community. Braxton here. So, I'm actually over here at my Nana's house currently. But I'm gonna make a video of the ceiling fans here. And yeah. This part of the house where I'm currently at is built on to the old part. We'll get to the old part in a moment. So outside we got a little craft made. And yeah. Doesn't say craft made on the, it says craft made on the pole chain, but not on the switch housing, which is pretty different. It's been here since 2011. Isn't that right, Nana? 2011?
Yeah, I think that's right. No, yeah.
I got my Nana confused. Here's Maddie. Maddie, wanna look at the camera? Hey, she actually listened. So let's turn this on. It's set to low. It's on its own switch. Here's a Harbor Breeze Rutherford. I'm getting ready to turn on the light, okay, Nana?
Okay.
Here's the up light, down light, then both. So, I'm gonna leave the up light on because it's pretty cool. Just turn on the fan. Also both on separate switches. Here's my new fan. That's my universal by Homestead. It's a spinner motor one. But look what I found out about it. See that? It's a plug. Both me and my Nana discovered that just now when we got it. So here's the light on the Asheville. This is a Harbor Breeze Asheville. I'll make separate videos of all of these. Then here's low, forward. I'm actually going to turn off the light since I've already got some lamps on. Then in my Nana's bedroom, got a Harbor Breeze Centerville. Same exact thing, but different size and then different lights, so. Yeah, but this is missing a screw, so we need to find a screw for it. Not everything gets used all the time. The only fans that get used are the Asheville, which is in there, and the Centerville. Now, the reason why it's missing a screw is that I don't know. Here's a switch. Both fan and light are on. Set to low, of course. There used to be a old generic hugger in here that was 5 cane blades. It looked similar to a U52, but with standard brackets. And yeah. Ooh, I accidentally bumped into that. This is a childhood lamp right here. It's pretty cool, I know. This is the old part of the house. Now, this area where the bathroom is, there's actually a kitchen on the other side, and that's part of the that's built onto part of the house. Now, this area used to have a window when the new part of the house wasn't there, but the rest of it is exactly the same. Like this door area, you can see that room right there. While I'm over here, I might as well show that this used to be a fan. I can say that much. There used to be a Heritage Furnax, or no, Encard Premier or something. Windsor or Brown, I think. Windsor and Brown. So, I'm actually going to say that. Windsor and Brown. At the time, I wasn't collecting fans, so I did not get it. It was a really noisy fan, so it might have been a Heritage Furnax. And the fan wobbled like crazy. It was like... It was like that. And it made loads of humming noises. Like, I think it was the shade that was doing that. So, I don't know how that happened. How it started buzzing like crazy. It's pretty weird. You can see there's a good look at the Centerville still. Yeah, this is how the lighting setup was whenever I love this lighting setup here. Yep. The major childhood fans are no longer here, except for the fans in the newer part of the house. Those are major childhood. Same for the Centerville. Light fixture I don't need to worry about since it's a newer LED light. There used to be a vintage light in the kitchen, but I got replaced with this newer light. And then I wanted to replace it. got replaced this year, by the way. This is still up. Now here's a really cool light. It's a chandelier type thing with roses on it. It works. Yep. It's also on a dimmer on the other switch. Yep. So, here it is, full brightness. And going down. The dimmer switch is kind of messed up. See how far I can go. Nope. And right there. Right there is probably the best that I can show. Yeah. That's the switch plate. There was never a fan elsewhere in this entire house. There was never a fan in the kitchen. There was never a fan in there. Although I want to put one somewhere. There was never a fan in there because there's an attic there. There was always a fan until it got replaced with a light fixture. This was in 2016, I believe, that got replaced. I'll ask my nana afterwards when it got replaced. Then this got replaced right after the house got built. The newer part of the house. Let's go ahead and put everything up to medium. So enough with the rattling. There it goes, starting to scrape. Doesn't scare me anymore since I'm old enough. Since I'm older. The pull chain on this hasn't broke in quite a few years, so probably because it's not been pulled a lot lately. So I'm the only one that pulls the chains. So isn't that right, Nana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's bump this up to medium. I have the TV off for the video. Now let's turn this on to medium. I'll make separate videos of these later on. Might as well leave the light on. Actually, no, I'm not. If I want to make a video of it, I'm going to have to leave the light off because there's incandescent bulbs up there. Yeah, it's not sounding good. We need to find a screw for that centerville. I'm actually going to turn off the light in here. There goes rattling. I'll get to the centerville last because it wobbles like crazy. Oh, I pulled it 2 times, my bad. There's high. There's high on the Rutherford. Craftmate is on high. We'll do spin down as well. Now let's head to the centerville. There's my universal again. Now high. We gotta be quick on this one. You can see it wobbles majorly. Okay, so I gotta turn this back down to medium. Off, and then we'll run through the others. Off. Off. And off. From what I remember, the Craftmates usually last. From what I know. Okay, it looks like this interval is going to be stopping pretty quickly because of its scraping. Because of its silly bracket. The only fan I'm going to make a video of is the Rutherford, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be afterwards. Yeah, it looks like the Asheville is about to stop. Yep. Centerville's going not the Centerville, this is the Centerville. The Asheville's going faster than this thing. I can say that much. Okay, it just stopped. So the Asheville is usually first. Oh, and I'm glad the Rutherford did not stop yet. The Rutherford is actually probably the best fan in the house, I can say. Okay, the Rutherford stopped, then the Asheville. And see the Craftmate. Yep, the Craftmate's still going pretty fast, actually. Hold on. Go on inside, Maddie, okay? Go on inside. Come on. Come on. Don't want you sweating. Yeah, whenever Maddie sweats, she has issues. Isn't that right, Nana? Mm-hmm. She was actually starting to get hot, so I decided to kick her in the side.
Okay.
I'll sit down right here. This chair. You can see the Rutherford a little bit in there. Craftman has actually the longest spin down. It's really long, surprisingly. Surprising for an outdoor fan, actually. Well, probably because it has sealed bearings. That makes sense. And the blades are plastic. That's why it's out. That's why it's outside. It's similar to my gazebo. Take your time. This has no reverse function, so that I know of. So, yeah. Which I'm pretty surprised about, that it does, that has no reversibility functions. Okay, it's getting ready to stop. You can see there's no reverse switch anywhere on this fan. That's where the pull chain is. That's quite obvious. Wow, the bearings are real good in this thing. Yeah, it's starting to get a little rusty, but no big deal. It's not that bad on rust, so that's good. So yay. We'll do 0 to high, by the way. Cause why not? Do it right after this thing stops. Now, there used to be a indoor hugger out over there, but it got replaced with an outdoor rated fan, which is good. Because there used to be a Littleton copy, kind of like what's at my grandma's sister's house. Okay, 0 to high. It's pretty hot. It's actually getting warm outside. It's becoming winter, so it's not too bad. Okay, it blows quite a bit of a breeze. That's good. Surprising for a craft made, it blows quite a bit of air. I'm gonna leave it on medium. Turn it off. I'll probably make a video of that as well. So now 0 to high on the Rutherford. Has a nice motor whine in it. I'm already starting to feel air. Not feel air. Feel air. This is a great runner. But we sometimes use it. I'm gonna leave it on medium. Actually, might as well put them on the speeds from childhood. This was always on high. Then the Rutherford was always on high forward. Not high forward, medium forward. That was always on high, because it's always forward, because it has no reverse switch. Now this was always on low reverse, but I might as well go and turn it on. Okay, 0 to high. But since I can't get up to the reverse switch right now, I'm not gonna do reverse. This used to be my Nana's mom's room. This part of the house was gonna be my Nana's mom's part of the house, and my Nana's house was gonna be part over there. Now that part's my people's house. Now this part's part of my Nana's. So they can do whatever they want because it's their house. This is always on low. I'm gonna leave it on medium. Actually, I'm gonna leave it on low, just so we get some air moving in here. Now the Centerville. Do 0 to high here. 3, 2, 1. Here it goes. I don't want this falling out of its, okay, that's bad. We need to put a screw in it badly. I have to convince my dad to put a screw in it, just so it can be ran on medium or high. Let's see. When I was younger, the old fan that was originally here, it had a really badly bent blade. It was bent down like that. Yeah. The humming noises were pretty weird. Like a on that one, and then the white, like white, I think, on that on the fan that used to be in there. Yeah, there was a light bulb that broke, so that's why I changed it out with that bulb. These two are still original. People should be coming home anytime. It's a pretty long tour, I know. Now this was now the fan in here was always in reverse, but since it's heading towards winter, I'm going to go ahead and put it in reverse. That reverse switch is hard to it's like the right. That's the direction it used to be in. And then I'll get to this one in another video. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, have a great rest of your day, folks. Peace. It's a long video, I know.